this is Karen and welcome to another dolallycrafts. This is another Throwback Thursday and today I'm using the Itty Bitty Accents flower punch, the Petite Petals punch, and then a couple of punches, the circle punches that are still in. We've got a 1 1/4 and a 1 3/8. So I'll pop those to the side. We're also going to use the Petite Pears stamp set and the Something Lacy background stamp. I haven't used this for donkeys, so it's been a while. Okay, I have most of my things set up except for my Something Lacy stamp. So what I'm going to do, I've got a bit of glitter in there, but never mind. Okay, what I'm going to do is the colours I'm using are Powder Pink and Flirty Flamingo. So an in colour that's still got more than 12 months to go, and an in colour we're going to be saying goodbye to very shortly. So I want to use it as much as I can in the time we have left. So you'll see a few things from the 2016-2018 in colours over the next couple of months. Okay, what I'm going to do, as you can see, is just tap very lightly over my background stamp. I don't want full coverage. I want this to have a weathered look. So it's only a little bit there. Now all of the measurements, and I promise you this week all of the measurements can be found on my blog. I actually went and updated my blog first. So what we're going to do, this is a layering piece, and I'm just going to pop that over the top, hold it in place and give it a good rub so that I get a very faint impression on there. I don't want, that one's a bit heavier than what I was after. That's actually a really good impression for what I want. I want it to have a bit of a nostalgic look. So that's come out really well for what I want. And what I'm going to do, I didn't in the inside of this card, but I'm going to use the other insert and see if I can get an even more faded look just for the inside. Yep, it's really, really faint there. I don't know whether you can see that, but it is on there. Okay, I hadn't even shown you the card, but this is the card we're making today. I think it's really pretty. It could be used for anything, but today I'm using it as a sympathy card. I've had to make a few of these lately, and it's quite sad actually. So, yeah, okay. So I'll just pop that to the side. So now that I've got this bit done, I'm going to bring in the Flirty Flamingo again, and I'm just going to pop the sentiment for inside. I'm just making sure I've got it up the right way, and hopefully it'll be fairly straight. There we go. I think that looks really pretty. And I've also just want 1 or 2 of the little flowers. I went overboard in the sample, but if I can just have a couple of the flowers, just one up in the top corner there, and that is the inside of the card completed. So just pop that there, bring the card base in. As I said, all the measurements can be found on my blog. Normally by this time the video's already been released, but I don't know whether you can hear the lisp or not. I had a couple of teeth taken out yesterday. I've been really sick with a bad back, and then my teeth started playing up. So it's been an interesting week, so I'm really far behind in everything that I needed to get done. Okay, now that's a piece of fun foam to go underneath the layering. So what I'm going to do is first Okay, I did have, there we go. I've got some ribbon here, and it's grosgrain ribbon, and I'm just going to pop that around the bottom of the stamped piece. I'm just changing this up slightly from what it was. Oh, that one's not quite even. So if we have a look, there we go. That's more even. Now we'll just pop some fast fuse over the ribbon to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. There we go. So that's on there quite well. Now we'll bring in our Itty Bitty Accents punch, and I'm going to punch out 3 in powder pink of those. So that's enough for that punch. Now I've also got a scrap of Whisper White here somewhere. Ah, I've lost it. Where did it go? Here we go. And I'm going to stamp some more of these petite petals. I'm going to have one in Flirty Flamingo. I'll stamp off a couple of times because I'm going to go straight into the petite petal. Not petite petal, go straight into the powder pink. All of these P sounding words, there we go. So we will now punch these out. One. There we go. Now I'm going to bring in my foam mat and have these all separated out, and bring in my basic jewel pearls, and I'm putting the really tiny ones in the centre of each of the Itty Bitty Accent flowers, and then the medium sized pearls are going inside the petite petal flowers, just in the centre there. And then all I'm going to do is use my craft knife round the wrong way just to press in, and I find if I do that when I've got the pearls in there, not only are the pearls adhering better, but it gives a better indent to the flowers. Okay, now in with the multi-purpose glue, and just a dab on the back of each of the flowers. I could use glue dots here, but to be honest, I've run out, so the multi-purpose glue will do fine. So I'll just leave those aside for a moment and bring in my scrap of Whisper White again, because I need to stamp the Sending Prayers. So I'll just stamp that in the middle there, Sending Sympathy and Prayers. I love the fonts used in this. I've always been very partial to Century Gothic, and I think it goes really nicely with these script fonts. Oh, didn't even realise I had printing on the back of that one. Okay, and some more powder pink, and I need the 2/3, sorry, the 1 3/8 circle out of powder pink. Pop that to the side, and then just a little bit of fast fuse to hold this in place like so. And I'm going to use some of the scraps from my dimensionals. Never throw these edge bits away because they always come in useful. Okay, so we've got our sending sympathy and prayers to go there. And I'm going to pop just one of the small flowers down the bottom there. And then while I'm waiting for that to dry, I will come in with another piece of the white grosgrain ribbon. And we'll just pop a piece there and just neaten that up. Now, this is where we come in with, pop that one there, and then pop that one just where I had originally the flirty flamingo, and just one down here, and then one there, and just one up the top there. As I said, you can see from that one I've put them in totally different areas. And then I'm just going to come in with, almost stabbed myself with my craft knife then, just some of these little pearls, that one sticking to my finger rather than the card. I'm just finding the centre of a couple of little flowers to pop these small pearls in place, and then we'll come in with some of the larger pearls. And I'm just scattering these around, and I might just have one more little one. Where am I going to stick it? I can hear you all out there going, no, no, not there, not there. There, that'll do. Okay, so as you can see, that looks really pretty. Yes, I like that. I even like the placement, prefer the placement down the bottom there. So we're going to flip that over. And some fast fuse on the back of the fun foam, and very gently place that on the back there. Give it a press down from the front. I really should have put the fun foam on before I put the flowers on, I think. Now just pop some of the fast fuse there into the centre of the card, like so, and there we go. So we have the outside of the card and the inside's all finished. You could actually put pearls on the inside as well, but I like it just as it is. So I'll just move all of this out the way. That's our sample card and inside, and that's the other card, the one we've made today. Let me know which one you preferred down in the comments. As you can see, there's a larger border on one than the other, but I actually prefer this one. It's got a softer hue to it. Okay, that's enough for our Thursday. That's our Thursday throwback for this week. Don't forget, I have flips and folds on Sunday, and I will be back hopefully on time next week with another Thursday throwback. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.